Hey, Justin, it's George. So let me kind of give you these tips. It's actually going to help you out and show you what I think their name is like H&H Fencing, just to show you what those guys are doing, and it's going to show you what you could start doing if you want to get a website and actually leverage the internet a lot better. So check this out. I know you only have a Facebook page, but I seriously think you should get a website. This is why. So if someone searches like Fence Company in La Vernia, Texas, I'm just refreshing it so you can kind of see. H&H Vinyl Fencing is popping up first. You scroll down a little bit. Who do you see again? It's going to be H&H Vinyl Fencing. And the reason for that is because they're not the only ones with a website. You can see Texas Lone Star Fence or whatever. But they're doing so little, but at the same time, they're doing enough because nobody else is doing it. Check it out. So one of the main things is Google loves content. I always recommend at least 1,500 words on a homepage, and it has to be like topic relevant, keyword rich content. So you'd want to put like La Vernia fence repairs, fence installation, chain link fencing, privacy fencing, vinyl fencing, wrought iron fencing, barbed wire. You know what I'm saying? You want to put all those in there, and then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make sure that you kind of structure it right. So let's see what they're doing. These guys actually have it structured kind of terribly, but at the same time, they at least have some things right. They have, in our SEO title, this is like some back-end, this isn't stuff you see here, this is like back-end stuff. They have reliable and affordable vinyl keyword, fencing expert in La Vernia. So you have to put that. Description, talk about fencing again. They bring up La Vernia. You know what I'm saying? So there's different, you got to structure this in a certain way too. There's different header tags. A header is effectively like, it's like the structure of a building. If you don't structure it right, if someone actually comes and knows how to structure it correctly, you'll get knocked off like very fast. So their structure is very weak, just to let you know. An H1 tag is what the overall page is going to be known for. So for this page, it would be, fencing in La Vernia. But at the same time, if you had another page like chain link fence, then it'd be chain link fencing in La Vernia. You can target different stuff like that. So that's what it's going to be known for. And then H2s are topics of that. So for instance, if this is fencing in La Vernia, that is your overall page topic. A topic can be, so H2 tag, which is a topic, that can be like chain link fencing, privacy wood fencing, a bunch of other types. H3s are subtopics of that. So chain link fence repair, chain link fence installations. You can I'm sure you kind of get the general understanding of this. So the next thing I want to talk about is something called a backlink. Now, a backlink is effectively a vote from another site. Now, this other site is going to have a link on there, and that is going to give credibility to the search engines like Google. It gives credibility to your site. So, with that being said, you got to get quality backlinks. You have to get something from like another fencing company or something that is authoritative in that area, or it's at least the same topic. So, these guys only have 4 backlinks. That is really easy to beat. I'm not sure if you understand, but that is very low. So there's not much competition. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Now, let me see if you have a map list. You have a map listing. So one of the things I want to bring this up is you can actually leverage yourself to come up here because you're number 2. You can come above. You can take over his spot. I guarantee he's getting more traffic than you are just because he's right here. I'm not. It goes down. So 30% of the traffic is always going to be in the map pack. The people who are looking this stuff up, like fence company near me or something like that. If you pop up first they will click you first. People are just that lazy. It's kind of funny, but that's how it works. Now, don't get me wrong. You might look in your own area. You might be where you're at, and you might do a search, and you'll pop up first. So how it works is map listings are like antennas. The closer you are, the stronger the signal. So one of the tricks that I recommend is actually putting your listing in a bunch of directories, because the more of those you have, the more stronger your maps specifically. So these are influenced by the content and backlinks kind of stuff that I'll tell you about, but at the same time, they're influenced by they're more influenced by these citations. So these are places that have like name, address, and phone number. So like, let me kind of show you. What I was talking about, how I kind of helped my grandparents. So like, the way I set theirs up, it's so simple. There's not much competition, but at the same time, they're so far ahead of everybody else. So they pop up number 1 in Pleasanton, no matter where you go, and they're right here. And let me kind of show you how I structured their site. It's super simple. This is the H1. This is my layout. Although it's simple, it works. It's so effective. It's so powerful. They actually get people hitting them up all the time, because what a site turns into an asset, and it effectively acts like a digital business card. Because if people are out of town, if people are moving to Lavernia, or if they're just new to Fancy Service in general, they're going to Google it. I mean, we're in a time and age that people Google everything. I'm sure you understand that. We're in coronavirus. A lot of people don't want to come out of their house. With that being said, internet can be your friend. If you know how to use it, internet can definitely be your friend. You can pop up like here, pop up like here, beat these other guys. Go to the H&H fencing, right? Yeah, you can beat H&H fencing guys super easy. You can start taking over and really just getting more clients overall. Get that digital business card that I'm kind of telling you about. That's just one of the things I really think you should get a website. So not only can you target that, you can actually add pages to your site. So these guys have like areas served. You can add actual full pages. Like, I don't think you're far from Floresville, so you can actually target like Floresville, or you can target other cities around you. I don't know if you're trying to go to San Antonio. San Antonio's a little competitive, but at the same time, let me show you something. Dance Company San Antonio. But at the same time, these guys are getting like, 1,000 searches a month in San Antonio. So it's up to you. That's just a little something. If you kind of like what you're hearing, you can contact me at my email right here. I got a website. So I just want to recap. I really think you should get a website overall. I think you should put content, 1,500 words, backlinks. I mean, you just got to beat 4, and you'll be passing him up. Citations, I always do 300 to 400, and it effectively makes you untouchable. You're just so far ahead of the competition, it's not fair. And man, if you want to talk a little bit more, if you like what I'm saying, you want to step another call, my email is george@underdogleads.com. Our website is underdogleads.com. I'm going to put my phone number at the bottom of the email. All right, thank you for your time. Have a good one.